Hey y'all, this is John Trent from Batting Into Comics. I've got a Batman rumor for you today. According to Rich Johnston at Bleeding Cool, DC Comics is looking to introduce a black Batman in 2020. They specifically note this new Batman will not be Bruce Wayne, and it won't be Duke Thomas, aka The Signal, who many believed was being groomed to become the next Robin. The rumor seems to imply this will be the main universe Batman, but Johnston doesn't specifically write that, so it's possible it could be an alternate universe Batman as well. As for who this new Batman could be, there are some obvious options. Lucius Fox is the current Batwing, and it's possible he could step into the role of Batman. Another option is Black Lightning, who is currently working with Batman in Batman and the Outsiders. Black Lightning was actually appointed team leader of the Bat family back in Detective Comics 984, which was over a year ago. It's not unheard of for someone to step into the role of Bruce Wayne and Batman. Dick Grayson's done it. Most famously, John Paul Valley, aka Azrael, became Batman during the epic Nightfall storyline. So there's a bunch of people who have become Batman before. You obviously have Terry McGinnis, who is Batman Beyond, and then there's been some visions of the future where Damian Wayne, Tim Drake have stepped in and become Batman as well. So it's not out of the ordinary for another character to become Batman. There also have been a number of alternate universe Batman characters, especially in recent DC Comics continuity with the Dark Multiverse. You have all of those iterations with like the Batman Who Laughs, and then like the combinations with like I can't remember all their names. There's like one's called like the Drown, which is like a Batman Aquaman mashup, and it's basically Batman mashed up with all of these Justice League characters, and they're from this all of these like separate dark universes. However, the most famous alternate universe Batman is Thomas Wayne during Flashpoint. So we've had lots of different Batman in alternate universes, and you obviously have all of like there's like the Owlman from I think he's from Earth 2, and then you have all the other like alternate universe Batman. There's the Gotham by Gaslight Batman, which they just adapted into a film recently as well. But now, given the rumor, it's more than likely it won't be an alternate universe Batman. So if they are introducing a black Batman, one has to wonder what is going to happen to Batman or Bruce Wayne. Will he be killed off? Will he be sent into a coma like Marvel did Tony Stark? Or will he have his memory erased like Scott Snyder did in his New 52 run of Batman? It seems to be a trend here where heroes are you had even recently in Snyder's run, Jim Gordon like became Batman in that like armored bat suit. Those were actually some of his worst Batman stories personally. But yeah, so like I mean that is like it's almost like we're seeing a trend here where like we're gonna like put Batman on ice, have like a new person fill in for a little bit before he comes back. So it'll be interesting to see what they do. I also have to wonder why DC would be making this decision in the first place. Could it be because the current Batman writer Tom King has driven their flagship character and book into the ground? King's Batman is no longer shipping over 100,000 issues a month. In fact, in July, that was a little over a month ago, Batman number 75 barely shipped over 70,000 comics. It was beat by a couple of other Batman titles. You had Batman Who Laughs, Batman Last Night on Earth, and Batman Curse of the White Knight all beat out the main Batman title. It also got beat by a number of Marvel comics, including Immortal Hulk, Black Cat, the two Powers of X and House of X have just been dominating with their first issues. And then it was also beat by Dynamite's Vampirella, their first issue of that, and then Arrow. This could be just a gimmick to try and boost sales as their flagship title continues to flag as readers tune out. Not a good sign for the upcoming New Gods film when you're looking at writing talent, when people are just tuning out and not even buying your comic anymore. But here's to hoping DC has a good story fleshed out. If someone does take over for Batman, But given the way modern entertainment, and especially the comic book industry, is trending, it's more than likely this is just a woke gimmick that will ultimately fail and continue to harm the DC Comics brand, especially among its most loyal and diehard fan base. Well, I mean, they might not be anymore given the way that they're trending. One might call them former loyal fan base. So, if this does happen to be a woke gimmick, it's kind of hard to argue against Rob Liefeld's recent advice to just vaporize current DC Comics continuity and start over. I actually thought DC had something really going strong with Rebirth, and then they went back to like DC Universe, and I don't know, I lost interest, and I really have like tuned out from DC Comics since then. And who knows, maybe that vaporization is actually going to happen with Doomsday Clock, but if that ever gets finished, I mean, that series has been delayed over a year, or will be over a year in December, and it looks like it won't be finishing up until 2020 next year. But I want to know what you think. Do you think this is just a woke gimmick? Do you think a Black Batman is a woke gimmick? Do you think there could be a good story behind this? Could we see a possible like Nightfall storyline? Or do you think DC might be desperately trying to reinvigorate their Batman title after flagging sales? I really want to know what you think. Let me know in the comments below. I'm John Trent, and you've been watching Bounty into Comics. If you like this video, give us a like, and make sure you hit that subscribe button and smash that bell so you don't miss any of our videos. See you next time.